president is open to deporting individuals who have broken our nation's immigration laws. So if they are here illegally, then certainly he is open to deporting them.
The Trump administration changing course a bit on its immigration crackdown. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt confirmed at a news conference today that those who unlawfully enter the country could face deportation.
But during an exchange with the White House press corps today during that news conference, Leavitt says that those with criminal backgrounds are still top priority for ICE.
It's not violent criminals do not receive precedence in terms of the deportations taking place.
The president has also said two things can be true at the same time. We want to deport illegal criminals, illegal immigrants from this country, but the president has said that, of course, the illegal criminal drug dealers, the rapists, the murderers, the individuals who have committed heinous acts on the interior of our country and who have terrorized law-abiding American citizens, absolutely, those should be the priority of ICE, but that doesn't mean that the other illegal criminals who entered our nation's borders are off the table.
U.S. immigration law considers illegal entry into the country a civil violation, not a criminal offense. Those detained by ICE away from the border are entitled to a hearing with an immigration judge who decides if they can stay or face deportation. And tonight, Arizona groups are also changing course. Puente, Arizona held what it calls a Migra Watch training.
The new immigration policy has many Arizonans on edge right now that their loved ones could be forced to leave the country. Fox 10's Lindsay Regis joins us live tonight with more. Lindsay.
Mark and Christina, this is creating a lot of fear within the community, so we sat down with a local immigration attorney about what is happening.
If it was easy to catch the bad apples, the convicted felons, if it was easy to do that, then this problem would be solved, but it isn't.
Monday morning, the DEA Phoenix Division apprehended a man wanted for homicide in Mexico. Since President Trump took office, more than 7,000 criminal migrants have been arrested, according to the Department of Homeland Security.
If you have a final order of removal, and there are 1.4 million people like that right now, it's time to go, okay? If you're done, if the judge has ordered you deported and you've lost your appeal, then that's a reality you have to deal with.
Nic Suriel, an immigration attorney since 1992, says it's important to know your rights.
Preparation, okay, have a plan. Identify somebody who can pay a bond for you. It has to be a U.S. resident or a U.S. citizen. If you have adult children, that's usually the best, over 18. That's usually the best person to post a bond for you. Understand that this is a process. I mean, if the numbers go as high as I think they're going to go, you could be in detention for 2-3 months, all right, maybe longer.
Mitzi Castro is the membership organizer for Puente, a migrant worker justice foundation.
We have many rights, although they might make it seem as if we don't. That is not the case. You have the right to remain silent. Depending on the situation, the right to not have them enter your home, place of business, or worship.
ICE has been updating arrests daily. Yesterday, nearly 1,000 arrests were made nationwide. Reporting live, Lindsay Regis, Fox 10 News.